Alrighty, everyone. So today we're going to start off with making some dough for the pizza that I'm going to make tonight. And like I'd say, cheers, everyone. Hopefully this works at all. Okay, so I got this warm bowl here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add in 1 package of yeast. So what I'm doing is making my own dough here. And I'm going to add in about just about a cup of water. And then I'm going to add in about a tablespoon of sugar. Give that a little mix around. We're going to let it sit and then keep it warm here. So one of the ways I'm going to keep it warm is, I don't think I'm mixing it very well here. Oh, it already smells like bread. Love the smell of yeast. And a little bit of sugar. What we're going to try to do is keep that fairly warm here. Yeah, so got my little fire bowl here. Yeah, so I'm going to keep that warm for about 15 minutes there, and then we're going to mix some flour and make a dough out of it. Well, I have kept my bowl to a pretty warm temperature, and it does smell kind of yeasty. So what we're going to do here is we're going to add a little bit more sugar, tablespoons of sugar, a little bit of salt, and I mean a fair bit of salt because that's what actually activates the yeast. Probably put in maybe half a tablespoon of salt. It kind of activates the yeast. So what I'm going to do here is add some flour. We'll stir in. So getting to the point here where coming together. So this is going to take a lot of stirring. So I don't even know if the spoon that I'm using will be able to give this a good mix, but I know this process takes a long time. Well, not a long time, but probably at least 5 minutes or so, kind of thing. But I just got thinking here is that I think that's enough sugar and salt, but I'm missing one ingredient, so I'll be right back. Alrighty. What we have here is some virgin olive oil. I'm going to put a little bit of that in there. Not very much, but probably a tablespoonful. I'll give that a good mix in there. So I think I have a pretty good consistency. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to just mix the lumps out of it. I'm going to start to add a little bit more flour. Yeah, so stay tuned and I'll show you how my dough turned out. Alrighty, everyone, we're right at the point where the dough is getting ready. So I'm going to spread out a little bit of flour in here and get the dough put into here. And try to flatten it out, roll it out. And that should make a good pizza like that, eh? That size. I think we'll make it. You know what comes to mind, eh? You know when you're doing pizza dough? It's a big pizza pie. It's a pizza pie. It's amore. All right. Well, I think it's big enough to fit my pan here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of this cornmeal, put it around the pan, and put it over the dough, like that. Get a good press in there. Then I'm going to do now, take it like this. Just give it a good flip like this, right in there. I don't care about the mess. Especially when you're cooking outside, eh? All right, there's a lot of flour left in there. All right, I'm going to start to add my ingredients here, but stay tuned. Alrighty, everyone. Again, we're going to spread the sauce around a little bit here. Make sure it gets all the way up around the edges, as that's always makes it a tasty part. Yeah, so then my next step here, what I'm going to do is just make it all nice and smooth with the sauce. And maybe put in a little bit more sauce. Not the lid. And make that all nice and saucy in there. Yeah, so then I'm going to add a little bit of cheese in here. So I always like the cheese all the way up around the edges. Cheese all the way around the edges. A little bit more in the middle. Yeah, so then make that nice and even in there. Yeah, so I'm going to add some pepperoni all the way around. And again, I'm going to start by going all the way around the edges with the pepperoni. Because what I consider a good pizza is everything right to the edge of the crust. So if I don't see all the ingredients right to the edge of the crust, then I know they're skimping on ingredients. Yeah, so I guess that's almost the end of my pepperoni here, but spread that a little more evenly. But I also have a salami, so I'm going to also make this a salami one too. A little bit more meat is always good on a pizza. So my next step is I'm going to add some mushrooms. That kind of flowing around there. Yeah, the mosquitoes aren't too bad tonight, so I'm not too worried about them. So then some onions, a little bit of onion on there. And then some green pepper. So I've cut everything up already. And pack it in there so it's all equally all over. And I also have some bacon on here left over from this morning's breakfast. And then my last ingredients is olives, and I love olives, so put all that on there. And that, and then what I like to put on at the end is just finish it off with a little bit more cheese. Alrighty, we'll see how that goes. Okay, everyone, we're just about ready to put my deep dish pizza on the grill here. So I've been warming it up, and what I decided what I'm going to do is add a lot more cheese around the edges. Just to cheese it up a little more. This cheese is pretty soft cheese, so I'm not going to leave a big clump in there, but try to get it all in there, which is not grating very well. So anyways, yeah, what we're going to do here, we're going to let this bake in here for about 20 minutes. Give it a full good cook. We'll see how it goes. So stay tuned, everybody. Well, alrighty, everyone. The pizza it's already done. So now we're just going to take it off the grill here and show you what it's like. Oh, it's got a lot of weight to it. Yeah, so I'm going to cut it up in a few slices. Like I said, this really looks good. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it. Ciao for now. Well, good morning, everyone. We are going to make an omelet this morning. So we're going to start off with lighting the stove. And put some margarine in it. Yeah, so I'm going to start off with a couple eggs here. And add a little bit of milk. Put that milk back in there. And I always like adding a little bit of pepper. There's some mushrooms, some onion, and some green pepper in there. We'll give this a little fry up here. And then I'll give my eggs a little stir with the pepper in it. All right, and I got the green peppers and the onions and the mushrooms all fried up now, so we're going to put in some my egg and milk pepper mix. And then my next step here is to add a little bit of cheese. Alrighty, yeah, so we're going to add some cheese here. Once I get it open. And turn that right down. Good old mozzarella cheese. All right. All right, almost burnt it. And flip the toast over. Yeah, so that's it for my morning omelet. So thanks for watching, everybody. Cheers for now.